This month marks 1 year and 3 months since the people of Banissa constituency have lost their representation at the National Assembly following the death of our late brother, Honorable Kulo Maalim Hassan, who passed away on 29th March 2023, last year. And therefore, in accordance with provision of Article 101 and 103 of the Constitution, as read together with Section 16.3 of the Election Act 2011, the Speaker of National Assembly, Honorable Moses Weita, have declared vacancy the seat for Banissa constituency 21 days immediately after the demise of our brother, thus paving the way for by-election. As people of Banissa, we have a valid expectation that a by-election will be conducted within 90 days after the declaration of the vacancy, in strict adherence to our existing laws. The by-election did not happen because of the obvious reason that IBC Commission is not fully constituted. Our hopes of enjoying our constitutional right to have representation in National Assembly therefore were dashed, and it continues diminishing day by day. However, 3 months ago, the people of Banissa constituency received a glimmer of hope after the recent ruling by the High Court ordering the current IBC selection panel to conduct or to appoint the new IBC commissioners and the chair to enable them carry their mandate, including to conduct a by-election for Banissa constituency. No sooner had the Honorable Judge have read her judgment, the ODM leader has trashed the judgment by calling it Upusi judgment, while demanding that there will be no hiring of IBC commissioners before the MPs will approve the NADCO report. The NADCO report stands for the National Dialogue Committee report. The outburst by the ODM leader in rejecting the court's decision and his ensuing demand, notwithstanding that it has no basis in our existing laws, was unfortunate and very insensitive for the people of Banissa and Mandera at large. We therefore want to tell Raila, for his information, 2 critical articles in the Constitution that talk about Raila as individual and Raila as a leader. The article that talk about Raila as individual is Article 3 of the Constitution, which puts a demand or an obligation on anyone to respect, uphold, and defend the Constitution. Raila as a person is required to defend this Constitution. He's not required to abuse the Constitution. The second article I want to talk about is Article 73, which provides for responsibilities of leadership. And we expect, as the people of Banissa, Raila to abide by that article, including to exercise leadership in a manner that is consistent with the object and purpose of the Constitution, and to respect the people of this nation. Finally, I want to tell Raila that you have greatly disrespected the people of Banissa, whose rights have been violated, the right to have representation in National Assembly. And we therefore demand retraction of your outburst, terming the whole arm of judiciary as jokers and Upuzi deciders. Bwana Raila, it is not Upuzi for the people of Banissa to demand for their right. The right to have representation in National Assembly is enshrined in Article 94 and 95 of the Constitution. We were looking for that right, you are calling us Upuzi. Anyone who blocks the realization of that right is our enemy as people of Banissa. And he has no goodwill for the entire people of this nation and Mandera County at large. That is to Raila Odinga. Last message is to the President. Mr. President, are you aware of the fact that the people of Banissa constituency are deprived of their right and choice to represent their interest in National Assembly under your leadership as the President of the Republic of Kenya? Are you aware the fact that the voice of Banissa people have remained unheard for the period of 1 year and 3 months now? Mr. President, are you aware of the fact that the challenge we face as Banissa constituency has remained unaddressed in the August House for the last 1.5 years under your leadership as a president? Finally, this is the last question. Are you aware of the fact that the failure of your government to conduct by-election within 90 days after the declaration of the vacancy has created a constitutional crisis in the country which you have sworn to protect its constitution. It is because of all those reasons we are requesting you to actively help resolve this matter. Because each day this by-election is delayed is an additional day we continue to suffer injustices by having our constitutional guaranteed right violated and trampled upon. Political interest should not be allowed to override the explicit provision of our supreme law. NADCO report should not be allowed to replace our constitution unless it is amended. And this is the most critical thing that is blocking our right. Mr. President, we are requesting you to have the rule of law to prevail in this country. Mr. President, finally, we are requesting you to please direct the current IBC selection panel to get to work and proceed forthwith the recruitment of the nominees for appointment of the chairperson and the commissioners of the IBC.